Welcome to Dad's Drafts.
Welcome to another episode of Dad's Drafts. Now it's going to be a bit of a different one. I'm mostly just here to, get a little bit of distraction from things going on, so I'm not sure if it will be the best draft, but I hope you will join me as I try to make the best of it. Now I'm back in gold, as the placement was changed, and let's see if maybe we can rise a bit with this Duskmourne House of Horrors draft. Alright, well, we opened a pretty bad rare. I mean, this is not a card which you can use for drafts. There's a Glassworks and a Murder, which are pretty nice. Stick Twister is okay. I'm just not that... I haven't had Delirium that many times, so I'm not sure if it's actually good. Each opponent may sacrifice a non-land permanent or discard a card, then it deals damage equal to its power to each opponent who didn't sacrifice permanent. Okay, so it might be interesting. Now there's some nice multicolored cards, but I try not to first pick multicolored ones. But the problem is, are the other ones like the Glassworks and the Murder better than these two? It's also a ticket booth, but that's a very aggressive card. I'm actually not really sure. I think I'll just I'll take a Glassworks. Alright, well, there's a Fear of Abduction, which I think is pretty good. There's a Fear of Infinity and a Wickerfolk Thresher. Now for red, there's no real impressive cards in this pack, so I don't think I'll be picking a red card in this pack. There's a Thresher, which cares about Delirium, which red-green does, and there's this one. And I think the Fear of Abduction might actually be better than the Thresher, I think. So I think I'll take this as a top-end card and see where we go from here. There's a Soul Rager, which means that blue-red so far is open from that side. But it's not the best card for blue-red. There's another Murder, which might tell me that black is open enough. Not a lot of green, nor impressive white cards. So, I think I'm just going to take the Murder here. I think it's too soon to set myself into two colors. Well, there's one Ley Line. There's a Fear of Imposters and an Unable to Scream. There's another Glassworks as well, so red might be reasonably open. And I think I'll just take another Glassworks. So just stick with, try to cut some red at the moment and see what our second color will be. Now I'm not really into the red black archetype. It's quite a build around. Another Ley Line. Fear of Falling and another Stick Twister. I like the Fear of Falling. It has done a lot of work for me, but I think I'll take the Stick Twister now, and now I wish I had taken the other Stick Twister, and see if maybe we can get some kind of Delirium stuff going. Now, noted, red, black is not the best at getting Delirium. Well, maybe it is, but not with these Glassworks. That's a very late Shroud Stomper. And I think I will take it. I mean, it is hard to cast, but there are some ways to cheat it into play. Oh, not this again. What is this? I had this last time as well. Very annoying. Now, if we actually want to go into the archetype of sacrificing stuff, I think the Possessed Goat is a must-have. So I will take it here and hope that at some point this Glassworks will go away. I don't think so. Tapping out. Oh, tapping out works. Oh, okay. Well, that's good to know. So we seem to be going into blue-black. Now there is a green card which helps you with getting Delirium, but I think I'll just take the Fear of Immobility here because I think it's a pretty strong card. I'll just put the Glassworks away for now. I don't think the other Stick Twister will table. I think it's our pack incoming now. I think someone will probably take it. Yep, it's been taken. So this helps with getting Delirium. It's not amazing though. It's too bad that it's activated abilities. So it does something with the Possessed Goat, but that's about it. So I'll just take the Cult Healer here as a 3-drop with potential upside. I think this card is actually better than people think, because it can really help get you into the late game. I don't like a trick. I'll just take a tapped land here. Wow, the Soul Rager tabled. So Rooms is open. I'll just take it. You never know what's going to happen. I don't have a lot of life gain, otherwise I might have taken the ley line. Okay, so we are looking into blue, black-white, which is nice. And there's a Dissection tools, which I really like. And I think I like them good enough in any deck, so either if we're going to end up blue, red, or black-white, I think it's fine either way. So I'll just take this, and now we really want some cheap low-end creatures, maybe creatures that may make multiple bodies, for instance the what's it called? The twins. Keeping my thing open with maybe a... Oh, there's another one. Bill Leech. I don't think this does a lot. It is a 2-drop. Maybe the Cheerleader is better. Well, we don't see any reanimation stuff yet too. And I think we need a 2-drop now. I don't think this will have any use. We don't have a lot of... Well, I'll just take the Leech here. Not really enthused about it. Well, there's a Glimmer Seeker, which is nice. Which makes bodies, which is good. There's another Murder, but I think one of these two might come around. This is a very strong pack. I'll just take the Glimmer Seeker here. Splitskin Doll, which really helps to getting more creatures on the board. We do have some 2-power stuff. So I think it's just a creature with upside, and we can always discard the Shroud Stomper if we ever get a Reanimate spell. So I'll just take it. Now I assume that if anyone opens a Reanimate spell, we will actually probably get it because it was very open. Blue is also very open, by the way. Now will I take the land for the Glassworks or the Fear of Lost Teeth? I think I'll take the land. If we can pick up another one, we can play these 2 removal spells, which is fine. Okay. Sacrifice a creature, yeah. I think I'm going to take the Spirits. It's also a way to get Delirium and also something to get back if we eventually pick up a spell which lets us get stuff from the graveyard. I don't think I want another one. I'll take the Beastie here. It's good with getting a mountain for the Glassworks. Final Vengeance. None of these cards really impress me. Wow, the colors have really been all over the place. But I hope that we will get rewarded in the second pack. This is not the one I would like. I think I'll take the Twins. Maybe the Commune with Evil. I think it's good enough with Delirium, so I'll just take that. Blue, red, don't really care about that. I'll take the Mask. So I think we have the stuff to get Delirium going. Now I will take it. I mean, I don't mind one, but I prefer to have the one to get a creature back from your graveyard to your hand. I'll take the Fear of Lost Teeth, it's a decent blocker. Now I really hope to get some kind of reanimate spell at some point, because we've got all this. And we need more 2-drops. So this one is actually a 3-drop, I think. Or maybe a 4-drop. Alright, well now we're getting some crazy cards which are very good, but not in our colors. It's Vitality and Gremlin Tamer. But we're not in that. It feels bad though. Am I going to take the twins? We do have some sacrifice stuff, so maybe the Vengeful Possession is good with the Dissection tools. I don't like first picking it though, but I think I will. Alright, another Leech, which is not amazing. Attack in the box. Survivor, we don't want to exile stuff. Well, I'll take another Leech. I don't think it will do a lot, but these packs are just terrible. Now there is a Reanimate spell, which is expensive, but I think it can do the trick. So I'll take it. I also really like the Machete, but I think I want a Reanimate spell badly. Now there's another one to get stuff from the graveyard, which I really like. Grievous Wounds. I mean Grievous Wounds. I'll just take the Crypt. Do need some more 2-drops. Okay, well, the last pack we're finally being rewarded for at least trying the thing. It could be fun. The what is it? The Possession together with the Dissection tools or the Vengeance. I also would love to pick up the red damage spell, which does the same thing at instant speed. Wow. Okay, well, I'm just going to take that. Would like this one too, but I think I'll take another one of these. So we want this, any creature into the graveyard. Oh, I like that. There's also a Possessed Goat, which I think is good. I'll take the Nowhere to Run. Another Final Vengeance. Sure, I don't think I'm going to play it, but Spirits, also not going to play those. I think this is about it. About the best we can do. So blue-red still was very open, but I didn't see any decent, what is it, decent cards, which might actually just drop red, to be honest. I mean, we still need to cut when we have this. We've got 7 enchantments, so Eerie doesn't do a lot. I could get rid of 1 Vengeance, I like that one. Could still play the Beastie. I will play another Spirits, I think. Just to get more stuff into the graveyard. Now the... what is it? The Room, which lets us make a this one, will probably do a lot of work. This has flashback, which is nice. So I need to cut some cards. This is very nice with the Fear of Lost Teeth, because it gets Death Touch. And I wouldn't mind some card draw action. 3.5 average is fine. I'll just drop that. Now I might as well drop that. And I think that's it. I'm not sure if the leech will do a lot of work, but I think it's about the best 2-drop that I could have. Now, I know I'm maybe even less enthused than normally, but if you like what I do, please click some buttons. But most importantly, do give me feedback if you see me do any mistakes during the draft or during the game itself. Now this is a very nice hand, I'll just keep this. When it dies, and here I discard a card, okay. Can even do it at instant speed, which is nice. I'll just try and play the leech first. I think it does the most. Okay. Next turn I can get rid of one of the creatures, and or maybe the Final Vengeance, I don't know. But I like the Innocuous Red with the Final Vengeance. What do you do? Okay, well I cannot do both, which is sad. When deals damage to a player, mill that many cards. You may put any number of legendary and or enchantments. Oh, that's very nice. Let's just attack first. I want to get rid of my fear of abduction. Do I care about this? I think I do care enough about that to kill it now. Now I would like to draw another black source for the double spell. But I think I have to get rid of this fear of abduction with the goat. Okay. Well, we can still get in for some damage. This looks for planes, which is not amazing. So let's just attack first. Okay. I mean, we're not going to play that anywhere soon. Well, they do have more cards in hand, but we have more cards on the battlefield. But I assume he will probably play a creature soon, which I cannot attack into. Seems like he's keeping up a counterspell. If I draw a swamp, I will probably just do red and vengeance on, well, the fear of isolation in this case. Put one of them into your hand. Yeah, this is very annoying. Do I sacrifice the leech to get in for more damage? I don't think this is the moment for it. Okay. Well, I do need another black source, so I'll just do this. And I wonder if he will double block. Okay, well then I'm just keeping up Final Vengeance and Innocuous Red for the next turn, and I can do the same thing again if he plays just one creature, or even if he attacks. I do expect some kind of room incoming soon. Okay, that's nice. Seems like he is going to attack, or okay, he's not. So, seems like he does have a counter spell up. Let's just try this first. Okay. Wow, he's still taking it. I think I'm just going to plane cycle. Yep. Next turn I can do the tools and maybe equip them to whatever creature I like. Now I'm drawing planes. I think I'm just going to do a Final Vengeance. I don't want to be counterspelled with a pay more thing. Wow. Well. I mean, if he blocks the leech, that's also fine. Because then he'll go to 1. Okay. Good game. So we got there with our, low creatures and not very impressive cards, but I think he just got flooded, which helps us, of course. Now I know that at some point I should have attacked before playing something else, but I expected him to just double block, but which would also be fine. I mean, him trading a 2 bodies for a 1/1 goat is very good. Now this is pretty bad. So I think I have to mulligan this. Okay, this is better. And our top end goes away. Could also get rid of the Final Vengeance since I don't have anything to sacrifice, but don't have a creature just yet. Would love a small creature now just to Vengeance Lab stuff. Well, that is a small creature. He might counter it, but I would be surprised if he counters this. We can still return it. Okay. Missing swamps at the moment. Now I do care enough about that to kill it. Oh man, I really need double blue. I mean double black, sorry, I don't need blue. Maybe I'm not playing enough swamps, I should check it out. I just assumed that the what is it? The maker does it automatically and correctly. Now maybe I should have done this in my turn. But now he won't get the ghost, or he did get a ghost, but it was a 0/0, so it died. The next thing I'll just play the crypt, and maybe at some point we can get a big creature into the graveyard. Okay, that's strange. I mean, that's a decent card on this board. This leech so far, also the last game, did quite some work. I mean, it would be so much better if you... Okay, there's another black source, that's nice. What do you do? Untap each creature you control during each other player's... Okay, so his creatures pretty much have vigilance. Well, let's just keep on going. Next turn we can play a Fear of Immobility, get in for 2 plus another damage. But I would really like something to die. Oh, I mean, to get something into our graveyard. Now the mulligan, of course, didn't really help. Yep. Okay, well, that is nice. We don't have a way to get that into the graveyard, but we can get in for some damage again. And depending on what he plays, we can just Final Vengeance this, return it to the battlefield, get a zombie, stuff like that. Yep, and that is nice. Okay, so we can get in for another 2 damage. Okay, that's also nice. So this actually got exiled, which is, you know, sadness. So I can put 1 into my hand. I think it will be the Glimmer Seeker. And I can return the Shepherd, which I think I will. And just build out our board. Alright, well, only 2 more lands for the Shroud Stomper, but I assume he will not attack. Okay, he does attack. Ballsy. Oh, of course he can just untap. So I think we'll just do this first. I cannot tap that. I think I am going to exile this. Sacrifice the Nowhere to Run, because I think it's rather useless. I don't think he will have a lot of hexproof stuff. Now we still have some nice creatures, but would really like to draw the Rite of the Moth thing. Hey, that's a nice card. Now I will probably just attack with the Glimmer Seeker next turn, depending on what we draw. A land would be nice. Oh my goodness. Yep. Oh, it has first strike. Well, he is aggressive, I must say. He doesn't have any life gain. I think I'm just going to do this. Could attack with the Glimmer Seeker, and then I will put him on a 2-turn clock, but I can always do that later too. And with another land, he's already on 7. So we're just going to chump with the Horror first. I thought it was the lifelink one. He might still have that too, but that would be rather painful. Alright, that's interesting. I mean, he must have something, but I really need land now. Oh, that also works. Exile target creature an opponent controls. Okay, well, I'll better do 4 damage first. Oh wow, it actually was a creature. Couldn't he have done that last turn? Oh no, he got a glimmer at the end step. Oh, this is annoying. So he gets more cards and it has lifelink. Well, he's still dead. I think. Yep. Alright. Well, we didn't draw the last land, but now, then again, the Shroud Stomper is not really meant to be hard cast. It is actually meant to be put into play with, you know, reanimation spells or whatever. But we didn't really get any chance to put it into the graveyard just yet. We didn't draw the Splitskin Doll, we didn't draw any of the other cards. This is very slow. I'm just going to keep it for the sake of not wanting to mulligan. But I really hope that we will draw a 1 or 2 turn play during our first draw step. Opponent did mulligan, so we could really use that. And Dissection tools is nice. We can get back anything which we sacrifice. Hello. That's not really what I needed. Okay, well that's a bit too late. Now I really hope to draw something huge. Okay, we're blocking that next turn. Well, that is something huge. So we're just going to play the goat. I could find a plains or discard it with plane cycling. I think I'm just going to oh, he's got the engine. He's going to draw so many cards. Yeah, we need some removal for the analyst here. Oh, that's also very nice. What is this attack? I'm sorry, man. Okay, so we got a removal spell. Dissection tools is nice. We could just attack with all and then see what he does. I think he doesn't have great blocks anyway. I want to use these on the analyst anyway. So we gain some life, deal some damage. The reason I'm doing the analyst is because otherwise he would probably just make a copy of it if we kill it later on. But this is an annoying card. Next turn, Rite of the Moth. He will probably just draw a card, I think. Seems like he needs land. Wow. Well, he is stuck on lands, it seems, even though he got a land with the analyst. So we might just want to finish this up fast. Okay, well that's too bad. Okay, well, we still got a free attack next turn. I can give this... No, I think I'm just going to attack first. Next turn I could do the tools stuff, put them on the flyer or on that one if he doesn't have great blocks. And if the face down card is actually a big creature, the Silent Hall Creeper could become a powerhouse. What is this? Lands you control have add 1 mana of any color. Okay, so he can block. I think we just put some pressure. I mean, if he does attack, we just Dissection tools, sacrifice the creature. We can always get it back with the Rite of the Moth if it is a useful creature. Okay. Probably make a copy of the Brute Spinner. Now I think... oh, we didn't. Wow. Well, let's just do this. Now we have lethal next turn, if we dare. Oh no, of course he has the... oh my goodness, that is nice. Well, he'll probably make some flyers now. Is that at instant speed? Create a number 1... okay, so he doesn't have the mana for it. So I want the... I have enough mana actually. I think I'm just going to do this. Put the tools on the spirits. Sacrifice the faithful. Now he has to block with the spiders, so he cannot get any more flyers next turn. Or he has to die, or he has to have a trick, by the way. I mean, that's still a possibility. I don't know what one of any color could do, one green or one blue. But he just has to jump. And now we could Rite of the Moth into the faithful. And we can still sacrifice that for any value at some point. From among them, so... oh, nice, he has a stay silent. That is very nice, actually. Yep. So the game is going to go on for a while, it seems. Now we have many cards that we can actually draw, but we don't. Might as well do this, so that he cannot... cannot equip it, and now I can attack into 2 creatures. Which I think is worth it. And now I could probably just get the creature back. I think I'll just do the goat, it's a bigger body. Now, if I draw a creature next turn, I have some decent attacks and stuff. Even if he plays the Shredder that he got. Oh my goodness. This is interesting. Now is it not legendary? Oops. This is a mistake. Yeah, well, I don't think that he actually knew. Let's just put the Dissection tools. Okay. So late and still don't have, what's it called? Delirium. I don't have any ways to, no, I don't have any. I don't have many ways to get lands into my graveyards, and my creature types are not all that amazing. I mean, I don't have any artifacts to get into the graveyard. I think that's why red-green is the best at getting cards into the getting Delirium, because it has some artifact creatures. Now, I hope if you're watching this that you are doing well. There's just some, well, some personal stuff here that's weighing me down. And, well, I don't need to burden you with all that. Let's just hope that things improve at some point. But I am tired of stuff. Okay, well, yet again, we have to mulligan. I need to check my swamp count. Okay, this is fine. I guess no fear of abduction for us. Another top-end card. I'd like to see our Splitkin Doll at some point. That's nice. I'm just going to offer the trade here. And I'm just going to use the... I want to use all my mana, but I think since this is the perfect target for the Nowhere to Run, I'm just going to do it now. I would love to draw my own now. Okay, well... Now I really want to get some way to get this into the graveyard. Splitskin Doll. Oh no. Oh my goodness. It's leeching time. Yep. This is a lot of triggers. Well, I hope he lets us discard something. Then we can just get something back. Oh my goodness. Yep, this is going to be very, very hard now. Yeah, he's got some nice rooms. We just try to survive as long as we can to get to our bigger creatures, but I must say this might be very difficult to win. I assume he has some removal since he hasn't really used any yet, but this... Yep. And what does this do? Creatures you control are based on equal to the number of creatures you control. Wow. Yep, well that's going to hurt. If he can flip that next turn, I'm just dead, I think. Do you have a land? We have one more turn. Yep. Okay. There's nothing I can get back to prevent that much damage. Alright, let me just quickly check if my swamps are... You know... If my swamp ratio is alright. I have more swamps than white sources. Maybe I actually should just play it like this. I mean... I'd rather make sure to hit my black sources than the white source. Happy Pants 2. Alright. Okay, so we can cycle. That's not great, but hey, I'm just going to keep it. Why do we keep ending up? Well, now we have a way to get it into the graveyard, which is very nice with the Rite of the Moth. So all I need now is a swamp. There we go. Let's just do this first. Get rid of the Shroud Stomper. Hopefully draw land, then we can Shroud Stomper on turn 4. So we did get another land. Okay, well that's annoying, because we can't really kill that. I don't mind 2 for 1ing that one. I mean, I've played with that card. There's so many things that you can just... Okay, well, Shroud Stomper. All my eggs are in your basket. I assume he has a removal spell. Murder, probably. I hope any removal spells he has are red, so that maybe this can live. But he probably has a Trapped in the Screen or whatever. It's too bad they get a finality counter, otherwise you could just keep going and keep going. Okay, interesting. Yep. Yeah. I expected something like that. I think I'm just going to play Dissection Tools. I could always sacrifice the Leech, for instance, if I want to transfer it. Okay. Now we're drawing only swamps. So I can flip this around. I don't have... I do. Do I have... Creature, artifact, sorcery, land. Okay, I have it. And it deals equal damage to its power. So that will be 4 at the beginning of my end step. So I do want to flip this around and probably just play some leeches, I guess. Okay, so I'm not going to attack because I think this is just fine. His hand is empty, or keep his hand empty. Yep. Well, I still have the dissection tools. He will gain some life and stuff. I might just use the Rite of the Moth on the doll to get a try card. But I really want to get rid of the spirits. I think I'm just going to wait. I think I'm just going to play this. Do nothing. I could equip them to the spirits. Maybe that's fine. Sure. Now I have some nice attacks. And if he kills the spirits, I can just get it back. Now this leech that I still have might be very valuable because I can sacrifice it to put it on spirits again, if they come back. Is he going to use it for the leech? He's tapping red. Wow, is he actually getting the leech back? I don't think the Jolly Balloon Man, right? I mean, okay. That's interesting. Well, I'm of course just going to attack with the spirits. That is also decent. Let's get the stick twister back. I mean, I don't think you can outrace 6 lifelink to the battlefield, so yeah, I'm going to do that. And make him discard that. Or lose 4. Lose 2. I don't think I'm going to put the tools on them just yet. I could just return the leech, which I think is decent. Sure, I don't really think I'm going to actually use the leech that much. So you sack something, and I can just do the moth thing and the leech thing and whatever. Right. No, I don't have thing, what is it? The thing anymore. Which might have been a bad call or a bad turn or both. Yep, shouldn't have taken the doll out. I know the looting was nice, but could have played the last 2 turns better, I think. This in and of itself is a decent threat. Well, yeah, if you're not going to block with it, you might as well attack. Depending on what he's going to do, of course. That's not too bad. Let's just attack first, see what he does. Destroy target tapped creature. Okay. Now I think I'm just going to do this. Keep that thing tapped. And I'm not going to equip them just yet. I want to get a silly, or the spirits or whatever, out of the graveyard. Drawing all the lands. I don't have great attacks. Okay. And now I could get the spirits back, and if the Fear of Immobility dies next turn, which I can do with the Dissection tools, which I will do next turn, I can just put it back onto the battlefield and tap something. Okay, good game. Didn't really expect him to throw in the towel there. I mean, I don't mind, but... Alright, 4-1. Better than I expected. I mean, black-white is not good overall, and I must say I don't think I have the best deck, but it works. I must say I am, however, very glad that I got out of red. I mean, going 3 colors is nice if you have the right fixing, but otherwise it's most often just a lot of frustration for not having the colors. So you can go 3 or 4 colors, but you need to pick tap lands very highly. Just going to play the leech first, because it deals more damage than the red. Sure. I assume for the time being that he's not going to block here. Do I want him to start looting? I think I need to keep the nowhere to run for an Arabella or whatever. Alright. I like that. It's too bad that he exiled it, otherwise I might actually have gotten it back. Just going to keep up nowhere to run for whatever he plays. Okay, so he gains 3. He's probably going to attack with all of them, since both gremlins have menace now. And lifelink. So he gains 3. I hope to draw a land. That is not a land. I think I'm still just going to play the leech. Keep back Innocuous Red together with the other leech. I don't mind something dying since we have the crypt. Okay. Equip 4. So I think we've killed most of the aggression. Now we cannot attack into that anymore. So I'm just going to do this. Jump with red. Maybe get the red back. Whatever. Play the Fear of the Dark. Should also try to get Delirium, so if the Splitkin doll dies, that's fine. I mean, it wouldn't be great. I might actually just double block, by the way. Okay. I think a leech is going down. I don't mind him using that for the leech. I think he should. Okay. So we can go wide or play this. He has no glimmer, so I think this is the biggest threat at the moment. Next turn I'll just get back the leech and play the Stick Twister and everything. of course I'm going to attack with the Fear of the Dark. Okay, what do? 2 mana, sacrifice another creature or enchantment. Put up something on Skin Ripper. At the beginning of your end step, if you sacrifice one or more permanent to any target. Okay, so that much damage is based on the amount of permanents sacrificed. Is that it? Or is it the amount of counters? I don't know. Okay, well, I think I'm just going to attack with this. He has to double block. Next turn we can even go wider. That much damage, so I think that's the amount of counters. Okay, so let's just do this first. I think I'll just play the Leech. We can Rite of the Mouth the Fear of the Dark. We bring him down to 5. Unless he kills another Leech. Yeah, so he can sacrifice a creature to deal 2 damage. He can equip the machete, which I think he will. But I think he's still dead, right? If we attack with all... If we attack with everything... He's at 5. Let's just try. I mean, I want to return that anyway. It's an enchantment, so... He's 5. We attack with everything. Oh, he's at 3. Okay, well... I just got to try it. I mean, he can sacrifice something, but... I think he's still dead. Or he loses pretty much his whole board, which is also decent. Yep. Good game. Wow, that the Black Enchantment Groom is really putting in some work. I must say I love this set, by the way. I mean, I think it's very balanced. It's a breath of fresh air after the last 2 sets, Modern Horizons and what's the other one? Bloomburrow. Now, I like the theme of Bloomburrow. I think it was okay. And I'm not really into this theme, but I do like this set as, you know, a way to play. So we could get rid of the Fear of the Dark, but I would like to draw something bigger. Maybe we draw a turn 2 play now. Okay, he doesn't have turn 2 play, so we're just going to attack. I mean, I'm not going to block anyway, so... Next turn, I'm probably just going to keep up the Possessed Goat. Oh. Okay. This is... Okay, well, that's also nice. I don't want the... I think I think I'll just discard a land. I think I can play the Fear of the Dark. Now that kills most of his damage for now. And we do have something in the graveyard, so maybe we just... Let's see, I can get that back. No, I think I shouldn't be greedy. I'm going to return the goat. Then play Final Vengeance on the Glimmer Seeker and get rid of the goat. Do I get rid of the goat or the enchantment? I think the goat. Now next turn we have Fear of the Dark, and then after that we have the spirits. And I assume I hope we've killed most of his aggression. Seems like he's not curving out great. Okay, well that is going to hurt. We could really use some life gain now. So I can plane cycle this, unlock the room. Yep, we have about 5 more turns now. If I draw a land, I will just, of course. Okay. I must say, I would really like the dissection tools now. Oh my goodness. Dude. Well, we cannot do both. I would like both, but we're really low on health now. Now we could actually... No, we cannot do both of these. I assume for the sake that we have 6 more turns. Please be something huge. Oh, well, it has flashback, so it's not too bad. But I really would like this to be creature. I don't have anything for the room. And he can still kill a creature. And he probably will now. Okay, he won't. I need life gain. I need the dissection tools, please. Okay, well that's a problem. Yep. Okay, well, I think we're about dead now, unless we draw life gain. Or something to kill that with. We're at 1 if he attacks. If he plays another creature, we're dead. He's not attacking. Still no dissection tools. Okay. Yep, that's a good game. Yep, well, aggressive decks still hurt. And this was one of those. Now we did hold on for a while. I just assumed that he would attack with Arabella sooner. But we don't have a ton of life gain. I mean, we could have drawn the sorcery, which gains us 3 life. Which would have been like 3 more turns in this case. Or the dissection tools, which I think would have just won the match. I mean, he used all the enchantments and removal on the... well, not the most impressive creatures, to be honest. Shroud Stomper would also be nice. Yeah, this is fine. Let's just hope that I get away... to get Delirium. might just block that, since I have Right of the Moth. At this point I just want to stay alive. There's this freaking fly here, which I have to... Okay, well... this is so annoying. Yeah, I've just got to kill that. And now I need to find a way to stay alive. Draw a white source. That's not a white source. One of these could have been the plains. Well, I think this is this will be over soon. I mean, come on, what is this? There we go. So we're just going to play Splitkin Doll. Draw something useful, I hope. That is useful. Get rid of a Right of the Moth. Play a Final Vengeance on the MVS. And now I actually hope to get the Stick Twister back at some point, so that it can start gaining some life. Oh, I don't want to. Well, I think I have to use it on a token. Otherwise damage is just going to be too much. But that thing is very annoying. Okay, well now we are drawing lands. Stick Twister gains us life. I think I just have to build out the board. If he attacks with everything, I'm going to double block the Glimmer. It's again the red-white deck which is giving us trouble. Yeah. Well, it is something, but... should probably attack only with the Glimmer. Right, well... it feels bad. I actually want to use the Manifest Death trigger from the red, but... oh my goodness. Well, that is some kind of life gain. One into your hand. I think I need the Leech into my hand because I can play it and I can get this Shroud Stomper back next turn, which might help for a while. So we are not dead yet. He's looking at the Shroud Stomper like, oh no. Yep. So we go down to 3. Unless he has a trick, and then it's just good game. Yep, we're dead. So close. Alright, well we were stuck on white source for a while. I think otherwise we could have won this. Thank you for watching. If you like what I did, feel free to click some buttons. I hope to see you in the next one. And as we slowly rise, hopefully back to Mythic. I wish you a very good day. Goodbye.
Thank you for watching Dad's Draft.